As a citizen and a home buyer myself, my expectations are pretty high from this budget because of the entire campaign that got this government election. They talked about the fact that there'll be homes for every one of us, that things will become more affordable, that homes will be within reach, that we can all be able to afford the dream home that we've been eyeing for so long. I have two questions for you. Is the budget the space in which the government will take steps towards this direction? And should we actually hope to hear something from this budget?
See, the most important aspect currently, if those people who are vying to buy a home, is home loan rate. With inflation so high, RBI is not going to buzz. But I still feel that we cannot wait for inflation to come down. Therefore, I feel tax-free housing bonds have to be floated at 5% and with 2–2.5% arbitrage. Home loans can be made available at 7.5%. Now, this is for those who are having at least some ability to buy home. Now, this government has said by 2022, they will provide home to all. Now, it's a huge target because you are talking of literally $3 trillion investment every year. And more than that, you are talking of huge policy regime which has to change amongst all the states. Because
when you do something like that, land and permissions are all state subjects, right?
So therefore, I think this government, of course, and the way we perceive this government, so there is an ability to move, and we expect that this government will come out with a separate special policy on affordable housing. However, this budget must address few issues which are inevitable.
Single window clearances, again, is that something that the government will use the budget as a platform to announce? Because this does seem like a government that likes to announce things outside of Parliament. Do you think that we'd be able to hear something on that in the budget?
I think single window clearance has been a very long-standing demand of the industry. But having said that, to my mind, the budget may not be the right platform, because single window clearance, when it comes to real estate, bear in mind real estate is a state subject, and therefore when you talk about single window clearance, much of the approvals or clearances are linked to the state governance and state governments. The central government can only be so-called catalyst and recommend steps to the state government. So in my mind, the budget probably may give some direction, but it is really a non-budget item. The approval and the clearance time of 2 to 3 years, which is today eating up a lot of cost overruns in the projects, can really be brought down. And on the other hand, I think if you do well on the demand side, I think the stagnant sales can take a fillip. Single window clearance or SAPREP, whatever you may call it, to my mind, the central government must play a catalyst role, must provide some framework like they're doing in some of the other policies, and leave to the state governments within a time frame, because these things have been inordinately delayed over a period of time. Within a time frame, they need to be put in place.